back to WVUA's live coverage of Homecoming 2010 at the University of Alabama. You are looking live at the campus from the WVUA Tower Cam, and we are so glad to bring this coverage into your living room all across the state of Alabama on Alabama's home team station. And since we are Alabama's home team, we make no bones about that. We're joined by the First Lady of Alabama football, Terry Saban, today. It's been such a pleasure working with you, Terry. So glad you could be here with us today.
Thank you for having me. It's really an honor to be a part of this, and you make it a lot of fun. I forget sometimes that other people are watching this because we're having such a good time.
We have had a great time and a wonderful parade today. And we've taken you away from your company, I think, right? You've got some guests at the house.
We do. I have a Christmas puzzle that I've started, and everybody walks by once in a while and puts a little piece in. Like I found the horse.
You found the horse.
I found the top of the Christmas tree. So we're getting in the spirit, and I made a big pot of chili and a pumpkin roll. And as I said, I'm going to go home and watch somebody else sweat for a change. Watch another team play.
Watch somebody else have a little bit of stress,
anxiety,
right?
Yeah. And then get ready for tonight.
You've got a long night ahead, Terry. And I know that the coach does too. There's a lot of events. If you're coming to the Capstone, even if you miss the parade out here, there's still time to come out to the University of Alabama campus. We're going to look at some of the great events that are happening today at the Capstone. Winston Groom, he's the author of the book Forrest Gump. He's doing a book signing today that starts at 2 p.m. and that is 2 until 4 at a tent on the Quad. It's the Crimson Tide, the official illustrated history of Alabama football, the National Championship edition.
This is his new book, and he's going to be signing books, Lynn, and I am so proud to say that Mr. Groom is from Alabama. I think he's going to be in the box. I look forward to meeting him today.
Very interesting book. And of course, you mentioned Christmas, that'll be a great Christmas gift. Also at the Bryant Museum, it's open until 8 o'clock tonight. You can meet the creators of Game Changer, and that's from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock. Now that was probably an interesting project for you guys to be a part of.
Documentary on Nick's coaching career, and it was. I'm glad that something is actually in print that goes through and tells about Nick's career, and I remember those days fondly. You should also know that, speaking of the museum, the other day I found the shirt that Nick wore in the championship with the spilled Gatorade over it. I called and said, somebody should put this somewhere where other people can, or else I'm going to make a mistake and wash it. But that would have been a disaster. So they took it, and it's in the museum now.
Really? Now, where did you just digging through the laundry, and it's just kind of in the laundry basket?
I'm doing the process of cleaning out closets, which they're starting to get filled up.
And I imagine too, as often as you guys have moved, and since you've been here now for 4 years,
if you don't move, you don't clean out your closet. So I'm making myself do it.
Well, I'm glad you didn't wash that shirt because it's become
almost Cloroxed it.
Oh no,
Tide.
With Tide.
With Tide.
We also have a look at some other events that are happening at the Capstone. So much going on here for Homecoming 2010. The women's basketball and gymnastics signing. That will be on the Quad from 5:30 p.m. up until 6:15 p.m. You can get more information about that at uagameday.com, which of course there's a link from the WVUA website that can take you there. Also, Bryant-Denny Stadium, if you are headed to the game, and we know you are, the gates open at 6 o'clock tonight, so that's 2 hours prior to kickoff, and all the festivities on the Walk of Champions will start at 10 after 6.
It is a beautiful day right now. The temperature is perfect, but I would say, and here I am being a mommy, bring a jacket.
Bring a jacket.
And when the sun goes down, it's going to get chilly, and I know you'll be moving around a lot and cheering, but you should bring a jacket.
And look at this, especially with kickoff at 8 p.m. It's going to be a chilly one out there. That's when we're going to take on the Ole Miss Rebels at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Kickoff at 8 o'clock tonight. Also, there are some other events going on around town. If you're here visiting and you're here for Homecoming, be sure to check out the Kentuck Festival of the Arts. That's at Kentuck Park in Northport. They're open today at 5. Also, if you miss it today, they'll be back out there tomorrow. It's all day long tomorrow from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. You can get more details at kentuck.org.
My nieces are going to this Kentuck Festival. It's great for children. They do face painting and pumpkin carving, and it's a way to get in the fall spirit.
It's really fun. I bought a wooden train. I love wooden toys, and I bought this wooden train out there at Kentuck last year, and every child that comes to my house is inevitably ends up in the floor with that wooden train.
It's a lot of local artists, and if you get ready for Christmas and you want to buy something that's local, it's a great place to start your Christmas shopping.
Get out and support Kentucky. Well, we have more coverage of the University of Alabama's homecoming live here with Terry Sabin. Stick around, we'll be right back. And I like that factoid, the words of the University of Alabama's fight song, Yay Alabama, Drown 'em Tide.
I didn't realize that, actually.
It's Drown 'em
Tide.
It's Drown 'em Tide.
And now the words with the Rose Bowl are much more meaningful.
Remember, the Rose Bowl will win then. Wow, how could we forget everything that happened in the Rose Bowl?
Great memory.
Great memory.
Let's do it again.
Let's do that.
Let's do it again.
Can we go ahead and put our order in for that, Terry? You
Part
just
of the process.
tell Nick, just write it in your book.
Got it down.
You got it. You got your game plan ready. Well, we are really enjoying bringing all the festivities of the University of Alabama's homecoming into your living room. It's been such a pleasure today. We've watched the University of Alabama's homecoming parade in its entirety. And if you missed any of this, we're going to have it on our website, and that's WVUATV.com. So you can just go to our website. As soon as we can get a chance to get it up on our website, you'll be able to watch the parade in its entirety there. And one of the things that people are commenting on, Terry, in the midst of today's festivities is that the very mild weather. It's been
couldn't be more perfect.
Perfect.
But there's something about getting ready for Alabama football. Things just seem to work out.
That's right. Blue skies, sunshine, and we're going to get more details now with WVUA's Richard Scott. He's got a look at Alabama's home team forecast.
Hey, Lynn and Terry, I tell you what, the weather couldn't be better today. Temperatures in the 70s, but Terry, you are right. It will quickly cool off later on tonight. Once that sun sets, it is October. Typically this time of the year, we see the big swings in our temperatures between the lows and the highs, and that's what we're going to notice. It's a late game tonight, and we are talking those temperatures heading for the 30s tonight. In fact, the kickoff forecast, we're talking temperatures in the 50s. By the time we wrap things up, temperatures will be heading for the middle 40s. So be sure to bundle up tonight. Lynn and Terry, back to you guys.
So we get advice from Richard Scott as well. So Terry's already said, and now Richard Scott has said. So I guess it is safe to say we need a jacket tonight. It's going to be a chilly one. That kickoff time, 8 p.m. tonight against the Ole Miss Rebels. Terry, are you ready?
Let's finish it the right way.
Let's do it.
It's been a great day today. I say the rest of the way, I want to go home and celebrate tonight.
Now you'll see the coach maybe midnight, you think?
And there are always a few recruits in, so he'll stay late, so it'll be about midnight.
You'll have to keep that chili on the burner.
I'll have it ready.
Keep it warm.
I'll have it ready. And Nick, thank you for my flowers. He's such a romantic.
Isn't he romantic?
What a guy.
Actually, I hate to break it to you, but these actually were provided by Amy's Florist. So we want to thank Amy's.
Thank you, Amy.
We want to thank Amy's Florist for providing. Oh, our general manager, Roy Clem, says they're from him to Terry.
Oh.
So Amy's Florist provided these for our set today. Also want to thank Tara Lane Salon, Jennifer Fountain, who did this wonderful hair and makeup. She made us look like $1 million today. Chris Kopic was out here doing some still photography, so we can provide pictures on our website, also on our social networking sites, so you can see everything behind the scenes. Also, we can't get away without thanking all of the WVUA staff, Alabama's home team, the folks that you can't see. It takes a lot of people to put on a production like this.
Great people. Thank you.
Working so hard behind the scenes. A big hats off to them. Also to the College of Communication for allowing us to use this gorgeous veranda here off University Boulevard.
I'm very impressed.
Have you had a lot of fun today, Terry?
I've never had a broadcast from a veranda before. Usually it's the back of a truck, like last year.
Yeah, last year we were on a flatbed truck. So
we're coming up in the world.
This year we're on the veranda, but it has been a great afternoon.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. And thank you for spending this time with us here on Alabama's home team station, WVUA. Continue to watch our coverage throughout the evening on WVUA. And remember, go to that website if you want to see the parade again at WVUATV.com. On behalf of everyone here at WVUA, we're so glad you're with us today. Have a great day and roll Tide!
This has been live coverage of the University of Alabama's Homecoming Parade, brought to you in part by 2 Men and a Truck, movers who care.